What if the strangest animal on Earth survived for a bizarre reason? Not because humans could not eat it, but because humans decided it should not be eaten. That animal is the giraffe, and its story is stranger than it looks. Humans have always been dangerous to big animals. Wherever Homo sapiens spread, giant animals often vanished. We hunted mammoths until they were gone. We killed giant ground sloths. They were as heavy as pickup trucks. Then none were left. In New Zealand, humans met the moa. It was a bird 3 meters tall. Within a few centuries, it disappeared. This pattern happened again and again. Big animals met humans. Then big animals disappeared. When modern humans left Africa, Earth was full of huge mammals. There were about 150 large land mammal species. Over time, humans hunted most of them. We ate them. We used them. We controlled them. We tried to domesticate them. But then there was the giraffe. A giraffe can stand almost 6 meters tall. A large one can weigh around 1,200 kilograms. That is about the weight of a small car. It walks across open savannas. It often has nowhere to hide. It can be seen from far away. One animal carries hundreds of kilograms of lean red meat. By simple logic, giraffes should have been obvious targets. They are huge. They are visible. They cannot hide underground. They cannot vanish into thick forest. Yet humans mostly did not turn them into food. And that is the mystery. The question is not whether giraffe meat is edible. It is edible. The question is not whether ancient humans could kill giraffes. They could. The real question is much stranger. Why did humans nearly destroy whales for oil and luxury products, but somehow leave giraffes outside the normal pattern? Why did mammoths become human prey? Why did giant elk become human prey? Why did the aurochs become part of our food story, but the tallest animal on Earth stayed separate? The answer is not simple. It includes evolution. It includes hunting costs. It includes failed domestication. It includes strange anatomy. It includes blood pressure. It includes culture. It includes psychology. And it includes one of nature's most unusual bodies. Stay till the end. The last part will completely change how you think about this. By the end, you will understand the giraffe differently. You will see why being huge did not make it food. You will see why size sometimes protects nothing, and sometimes protects everything. The first humans who saw giraffes did not ignore them. They were fascinated. We know this from ancient rock art. Across parts of the Sahara, giraffes appear in detail. These places are now Libya, Algeria, and Niger. Some images go back to around 8000 BCE. Back then, the Sahara was not only desert, it was greener. It was wetter. It had large animals. One famous example is in Niger. It is in the Air Mountains. There, ancient people carved the Dabus giraffes. The carvings show 2 life-sized giraffes. They stand over 6 meters tall. They are among the largest known rock carvings on Earth. The people who made them were not helpless observers. They were pastoralists. They kept cattle. They hunted antelope. They processed large animals for food. They understood the animals around them, and they clearly watched giraffes carefully. The carvings are not random shapes. They show real knowledge. They show the giraffe's body accurately. But here is the strange part. At many ancient sites, archaeologists find cattle bones. They find antelope bones. They find signs of ordinary hunting. They find signs of food preparation. They find ostrich eggshells used as water containers. But giraffe bones are rare. The people saw giraffes. They drew giraffes. They lived beside giraffes. But they did not eat them often. In 2015, archaeologist Joris Peters studied ancient animal remains. His team looked across eastern Sahara sites. These sites dated from around 7,000 to 3,000 BCE. They compared which animals appeared in food remains. Cattle were common. Wild bovids appeared too. But giraffe bones were under 1% at most sites. That is hard to explain. It does not look like giraffes were simply absent. The environment shows they were there. So something else was happening. The first answer is simple. Killing a giraffe is hard. Not just hard. Dangerously hard. Exhaustingly hard. A mature male giraffe can stand around 5.5 meters tall. Its legs alone can be nearly 2 meters long. Those legs are not fragile stilts. They are weapons. A giraffe kick can be devastating. It can hit harder than a horse kick. It can smash a lion's skull. Adult giraffes have killed lions with one blow. Now imagine being an ancient hunter. You stand on the ground, you hold a spear or bow. In front of you is an animal that can kill a lion with one leg. That is not easy meat. The height makes everything worse. The heart and lungs sit high above the ground. They are protected by a massive rib cage. They are covered by thick muscle. A hunter has to aim upward. The target is narrow. One bad shot only wounds the animal, and a wounded giraffe is a serious problem. Giraffes can run faster than 55 kilometers per hour. That is faster than a racehorse at full gallop. A human cannot keep up for long. Still, this cannot be the whole answer. Humans killed animals much bigger than giraffes. Humans killed mammoths. Humans killed cave bears. Humans learned group hunting. Humans used fire. Humans used traps. Humans used poison. Humans used planning. When the reward was worth it, humans found a way, and some people did hunt giraffes. The Sand people of the Kalahari sometimes hunted them. They used arrows tipped with poison. The poison came from beetle larvae. The giraffe would be wounded. Then hunters would follow it for days. Sometimes they traveled more than 30 kilometers. They waited for the poison to weaken it. The method worked. But it was costly. It required time. It required energy. It involved risk. And here the deeper logic appears. Food is not only about meat. Food is also about effort. How much energy does the hunt cost? How much danger does it bring? How likely is success? This idea is called optimal foraging. The basic idea is simple. Animals prefer food with the best return. Humans do too. A giraffe offers a huge reward. A large male could provide around 600 kilograms of usable meat. That could feed a group for weeks. But the cost is enormous. Now compare that with an impala. An adult impala weighs around 50 kilograms. A skilled hunter might kill one with one good arrow. The chase may take hours, not days. The butchering is easier. The danger is lower. 10 impalas can offer similar total meat. But each hunt is simpler. Each hunt is safer. Each hunt is more predictable. When you do the math, the giraffe looks less attractive. The savannah had many medium-sized animals. Antelope were there. Zebras were there. Wildebeest were there. Buffalo were there. The giraffe sat in an awkward position. It was too difficult for regular hunting. It was too dangerous for daily food. It was too unpredictable for special focus. Easier calories were everywhere.